Much appreciated. Thanks for stopping by. Good to see you, as always. Going back into the 90s, probably one of my favorite tunes from the 90s. Better than Ezra, good. Back home for me during the 90s, it was 105.5 WDHA FM, still around. But man, I'm telling you, this and it's the whole 90s scene and some of the music that was coming out of there, fantastic. So I loved hearing this tune on the radio as often as it came on. And we're going to walk you through it on the acoustic guitar. There's definitely more to it on the electric guitar with some fills and solos. We're doing this for acoustic guitar. Keep it somewhat simple. Kind of one awkward little chord, I guess, at the C, I don't know if it's a C7 or C major 7. And I'll show you how to do this. But we'll get into it. It's a good one. I think you're really going to like this. If you're into the 90s stuff, this has definitely got to be in the playlist for you, so to speak. So let's get into it. But before we do that, if you haven't done so, and again, I really can't tell you enough how much I appreciate this. Like, subscribe, hit the bell, so that way when you know things are coming out. I really do appreciate everyone checking out the videos over the last almost 3 years now, I guess, more than 3 years. So really do appreciate it. So let's get into this one. I'll walk you through some basic chords, the shapes, and we'll get right into it. Good, better than Ezra. All right, so here we go. We're going to get into this one. It starts off basically with 4 chords I think we probably already know. The G, to a D, to an E minor, to a C, and those 4 chords basically going to repeat, but it's going to be a G, to a D, E minor, and then that C7, I think it's a C7. So it's a little bit of a strange one, but we're going to play a C chord, and you're going to bring your pinky up to play the 3rd fret of the, I guess it's the 3rd string, right there. Okay, so open C, but we're going to bring our pinky up to the 1, 2, 3, 3rd string and the 3rd fret. And you'll hear this if you listen to the tune. You'll know exactly where it is. It tends to alternate between just the regular 4 chords, and then coming back around, that C would be that alternate. All right, so that's really it. So again, we're doing this for the acoustic guitar. Here's how I would play the rhythm. So it's made that up, my own little way of doing it. It's close enough. Make it your own. That's what these are all about, right? But those are the chords right there. That'll just kind of be a theme throughout most of the tune. We're going to get into, I guess, it's even before the verse comes in, you'll hear that bass line. We can do it right here on the guitar as well. So all we're doing is we're just playing the bass notes of those chords we just went over. So it's a G, and I do it this way. Just for whatever reason, easier for me. 3rd fret of the 6th string. I bring my pinky over to the 5th fret of the 5th string. Open E on the 6th string to the 3rd fret of the 5th string. And I'm palm muting just to kind of get the dynamics in there. Oop, if I get it right. And then again, even during that bass line, during the verse, it'll go. So you'll hear that chord thrown in there. I think it's like every other time around. So, good for the dynamic feel. I think it works very well. The chorus kind of kicks back into what we did for the intro. And the song tends to build just with little pieces here, little accents to what we've already done. Nothing really new, but you'll hear, with the studio version, little guitar fills thrown in here and there. We can do that, but what we're doing here is we're just kind of playing these basic chords, okay? There is a solo, and if you want to play the rhythm parts of the solo, just for sake of it, everything kind of modulates up a whole step. So what we've been doing here, as far as I'll play the bar chords. It might be easier to see it that way. Right, so to G, to the D, you can play the E power chord or E minor, to the C. For sake of just visually, everything's going to move up 2 frets for the solo. So if we want to play the chords here, though, it would be an A to the E. No, it's not right. Hang on. Yeah, so it's going to be the A. We play there. To an E. To an F sharp minor. To the D. And that's the only major difference that you have new to the tune, basically. So that's pretty straightforward, I think. You can probably get that easily. Again, the pieces are the G to a D, E minor to the C. That's going to repeat on and off with that C7 thrown in there. We do the bass line. And then for the solo, if you want to avoid it, you can totally avoid it if you like. But we're going to play the chords for the solo, which is an A to the E to an F sharp minor to the D. All right, that's the tune for the most part. So have fun with it. Enjoy it. If you haven't done so, again, please like, subscribe, hit the bell. Request. Let me know what you want to hear. I got a list of things I'm going through, but if there's something that you want to hear, let me know, and I'll throw it in there. All right. Thanks again, everyone. Much appreciated. I will see you on the next video.